It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see Justin Jefferson. He's over 1,100 yards receiving so far and looking for more. It's the Vikings and the Dolphins, and it's coming up.
The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. Very good kickoff, returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the number one goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Putting the tight end in motion. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Still second down.
In motion, it's Waddle. Tua gonna give this to Wright. And he's gonna be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. They'll bring up fourth down. 3rd and long. Tua. Here's a screen coming for Wright. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. Will necessitate the ultimate punt team. Fourth down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
There's been a lot of talk coming into this week, Mike, about whether or not he'd be able to keep this hot streak going. And while I don't know if he'll be able to produce that absurd stat line like he did a week ago, I think he's more than capable of having another strong outing here in this one. I mean, somehow, if he can replicate last week's success, I think it's pretty safe to say he's got a chance to leave here with another win.
McCarthy now going to start with a pass. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? And
big opening up the middle. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Dolphins. His 12th touchdown of the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Jones now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. He is in the midst of a sensational season, currently second in the NFL in passing yards. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
There's a reason certain guys might just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he's not going to get too far. Tackle after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. The defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Open man left side. He's got it. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. To the air once more is McCarthy. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. And the tackle is made at about the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Throwing again is McCarthy. He's in.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10. Oh, no chance for
The best thing they did here, as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this master. This example there, the quarterback just being slow with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and long. Here's Tua. And he'll be stopped short of a first down. That will necessitate a throw to the punt team. Fourth down. Here's their punter now. And John's a punt for the second time in this opening quarter. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Vikings offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. And things are getting a little tight with 2 weeks left in the regular season. Already, we can look ahead in both conferences to some critical divisional matchups ahead in Week 18. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Jefferson on the right side. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays. That was a good one there.
Jalen Ramsey, he is tough to throw on. They're going to bat that one away.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. And the defense all over this one. They knock them down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Shotgun snap to Tua. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. We're all week in the opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm. But through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards. This offense has to find a way to be better for first and second down. Living in these third and long situations must pass. Is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Vikings offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. The throw here is complete. Big strides. Look at him go. And he will throw the ball away. Ingram, touchdown, Minnesota. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of one game, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to pick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. He keeps it himself. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And that's how
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. Contact drawing the balls and forcing third down. From the gun, here's no right throw. He's going to be taken down. On comes the punter now. And he'll punch it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The home team's up. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
A short one taken by Hopkinson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Going left side, and it's taken in by Lee. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much...
That is caught. And his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Riker good with the extra point. The Vikings will take a 21-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Dolphins offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Gotta get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. Fake the hand. Now, Tua. This one complete to Oliver. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Our throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the... Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, but he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. Here's a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And a yard. Play action. Tagovailoa. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the give, it's right. And he'll get about 5.
He's coming over the 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw is Tua. He's going to keep it himself. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a 1st down.
And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup.
Man in motion, heading left.
24-yard.
A play fake. Now, Tua. And he's going to go down yet again. He is under fire all game long. So back up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Tua. And on 3rd down, incomplete.
This passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The home team's offense and running back Devon Achane set to go to work once more. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. They face 2nd down and 7. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
From the pistol, here's Achan. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That it. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Back on the ground and back to right. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Off play out. Oh, they're on him with a flag, and he's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came down to Brandon Baker.
Evan Ingram, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw, it's McCarthy. This one intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Dolphins are back within 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Hubbard. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're right.
This offensive line just has no answers. It's another whistle. What to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Tua. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa. Look wide. Get this one complete. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first one. Will bring up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins cut the deficit down to 1. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And nothing on that one back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them
Delay of game.
5.
Offense.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's 3rd and 7. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. He's got his man. It's Jefferson.
Another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. That's quickly out to Jefferson. They're going to run this down inside the 45.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. A big half continues scoring 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this drive gets him a first down. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Catch is made. That is Williams. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Minnesota. In the air, they'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Dolphins offense and running back Jalen Wright headed back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Tua. Here's a screen coming for Wright. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Tua. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. They take the 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap for Tua. He'll try and get there on the ground. There's a second drive for timeout in Minnesota. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Here's the punter now. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, and to throw for McCarthy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 7, and apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He had the touchdown reception earlier, and as we show you the NFL leaders in that category for running backs, there he is, right among the best in the league. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll be third down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back than in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Second down and 8. From the gun, here's Tua. Quick throw, taken in. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Tungo Bailoa. That's caught by him. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move.
And he's going to go down yet again. He is under fire all game long. Out of the gun, Tungo Bailoa. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the defense has it.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on the we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course,
and remember now,
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
so that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Third and long. In motion, it's Waddle. Throwing on third down, Tungo Bailoa. And that is incomplete.
this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Jones now on the return. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. On the handoff, this is H.A. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Once again, it's H.A. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
to gain 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. He's got a touchdown on the board from earlier. That gets him a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That's taken in by Achane. He'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Now a 3rd and 2. To the air once more is McCarthy. And he's going to grab the first down, taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Keep this complete. It's Williams over the middle. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still first down.
They'll run here with Akers. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Now McCarthy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it's going to bring up third down. To throw is McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. That one breaks off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. And the Vikings will extend their third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. Ends a touchback. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw is Tua. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play. And none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate. Work with your quarterback. Go into scramble second reaction mode. And also give some credit to the back end.
Tua. He got his man. It's Hill. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. On the ground. This is right. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of Young.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. Again here to right. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That is brought in at the 10. And he is going to be out of bounds. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. Tua gonna throw. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. The Vikings have got it. Those are the places on the field where the defense wants to come up with the big plays. Good one. Down deep, get to the quarterback, knock it out, and come up with the recovery.
Mike, this is one of those times where I think for a quarterback, they get caught in between. Do I want to be a runner and take it in myself? Do I have time to let my wide receivers develop in the end zone? I think he holds on to it just a little too long. The defense pokes it free and creates a huge turnover.
He's going to be marked down around the 33. The numbers there tell the story. That last completion moves him over 400 yards passing for the game. So these teams trade field goals in the third as we come to the end of the quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the end. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
2nd and a yard. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down.
Ball start, offense.
Williams in motion. A run up the middle with Achan. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. Third and long. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He's going to take a shot down the field.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The visitors' offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And there is still a lot to play for. Every game is critical. Teams fighting to play one of the 7 playoff spots that are up for grabs. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead. And the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make it
look like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and we'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
to it. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. They forced a punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
So that'll cost them half the distance.
Still first down.
They will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway.
Offense.
So that'll move them back half the distance, and they'll try it again.
Still first down.
issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
That'll march them back half the distance, and they'll go from there.
Still first down.
They will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway.
Offense. Still first down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
Get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway.
Offense. Still first down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
They will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway.
Offense. Still first down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
They will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway.
Offense. Still first down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else. And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
On third and long, here's McCarthy. He's got it! And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up as the 30-yard line. And that last throw puts him over 5,000 passing yards for the year. That is pretty rare air. You're looking at only a handful of guys in the history of the league who've ever topped that number in a single season. On first and 10. It's Achak. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them
Delay of game.
5.
Offense.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window and put his receiver in a tight spot.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll run with Wright. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. In motion, it's Waddle. Throwing is Tua. Little short pass here. By his tight end.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You can hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
Tua going to throw here on 3rd and 1. And he's going to go down. And now here comes the punt team. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Vikings offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll try and run right on the option. And he's going to be close to the 1st down mark, maybe about a yard short.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. He'll try and run it here. It's Achak. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
They'll try to run. And he's going to pick up a Vikings 1st down.
especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Not much. Second and long coming up. On the ground is H.A. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Third and 6. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Akers. Lowers the shoulder. A gain of about 3. So, right after the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. They'll run this one straight ahead with A-Check. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. Here's a third down and 4. It's out wide. They're trying to tight end screen. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So now a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Dolphins offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Hill brought in motion. To Brooks. This offensive line just has no answers. It's another sack. 3rd and long. Here's Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We are set for 4th and long. They snap it to Tua, sending it deep for Waddle. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there, but they trailed late. Got to let it fly. So wind up a turnover on down. Victor sight now as they'll take a knee. The last two runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. So a win here for the